Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to You Won't
Slay It.
Slay It. I don't know why I
You
forgot
won't
the name.
slay it. How dare you forget the name?
I'm Lily.
I'm Poppy.
Yeah.
Welcome to a fucking podcast. I guess.
Yeah,
Episode 1, bitches.
very spontaneous.
Very spontaneous. Once we get the roll of it, we'll make it better. We swear.
We'll get
Stick
better
with us.
audio quality eventually. And,
Yeah, we were just talking about how we needed another mic because I need to make my own noise in my own mic, and instead of just going to the mic and just go like that.
well, we were talking about this the other day, and I was like, because she said that your course makes you depressed, whereas I just am depressed.
No, I said I'm depressed, and my course is for depressed people. Your course is for people who are depressed and who want to get depression.
I didn't want to.
Well, you fucking got it, so I'm joking. This is what we mean by chaos.
I mean, you're really not wrong. You should have seen us in our group project. We were just like, this one module basically could be an entire degree. It's that bad.
Is that the one with the box of random shit?
No, that's not even a module. That's just part of. I don't even know. I don't know what it is.
This afternoon, I finally got out of bed. I just come down to the kitchen. There's just a box of random fucking shit. Where's the box?
It's down here.
Where's the box? It is so beautiful.
Oh, I'm running you over. It's an access box.
It's an access box.
With.
You've added more to it.
And some more materials that I can actually make collages with.
No, it's the fucking crisp packets in here.
It's an apple packet. It's because it's about food.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's making a collage for Stockport. And
You could do a little note of food orders, waitressing. Just make it. Fake it till you make it.
True. That's actually a good idea.
Oh, do you want my little things from Oktoberfest? I got some random guy was giving me 3 little tickets.
That's a good idea actually. I should have kept. I have some freshest leaflets. They're all for 42s.
42's got drinks. Drinks are food.
True.
There you go.
But it's not really in Stockport.
Shit about Stockport.
That's kind of the basis of the project.
Nah, Manchester.
Superior. It is superior.
Manchester compared to London. Price.
True.
And also, we are going through a living crisis, so
I was only there for 4 days. I must have spent. I was very on a student budget. I was eating meal deals. I had one meal. Actually, to be fair, I had 3 meals, which were nice, but 2 people were very kind and bought them for me. Whereas one.
You have to call up the contacts like, hey, Bessie, do you want to come out?
And then the other one I did by myself. Yeah. It was a burger. It was a very good burger.
Where from?
I can't remember.
Independent burger place? Or...
No.
Oh.
I remember it's near Jubilee Gardens. Which is
Was it Jollibee?
Doesn't ring a bell. Also, it was I haven't spoken to you about what happened to this, but did you throw up?
Oh, yeah, immensely. Fucking, jeez. Right. Oktoberfest. Went with my mate Jack. We had 2 pints. The big, not 2 1 pints. 1 2 pint.
Okay.
So the big fucking thing. Shoved that down my gullet. Then got 2 Cokes. He whips out his hip flask. I don't know how much fucking rum he puts in the drinks.
You don't even like rum?
No. Mind you, also, we were drinking more rum and coke as we were going there to get even more tipsy. Chatting to people. I got free snuff because there were people who were giving out free snuff. If people don't know what snuff is, it's the shit you put underneath your gum and you get a nicotine rush. Don't know why they were giving shit tons of that to me, but I mean, at least I'm varied on all types of nicotine, but that's besides the point. And then it was time to leave. And then that's when it hit me, I was like, shit, I am actually pissed off my tit, because I'm having to hold this man as we're walking back to his. I was like, I'm sleeping at yours. And he was like, yeah, no worries, chill. I ended up in the kitchen and he was force feeding me hummus. So
hummus?
Yeah, hummus. That's literally all he had. He had just hummus and white bread. He was like, eat Poppy, and I was like, no, I'm gonna.
I guess it's chickpeas though, so maybe it does help.
I don't know, but I was just like, Jack, where's the toilet so I can throw up? Threw up twice.
The fact that you threw up from alcohol.
Oh no, I had to force myself.
But still.
Yeah, no, I got
Like tactical spew even so.
it.
Tactical spews all the way.
Last time I threw up was last year.
What was this year? But like last
I know, no, it was
from
no, it was in Christmas time. Christmas
yeah,
time was the
okay,
last
yeah,
time I threw up. Because that's when I was back in France, and then I was supposed to go skiing with my family, and I woke up at 6 a.m. and started just chundering. So, my dad's just like, "We're still going skiing. I don't care if you're sick." And I'm like, "No, like I'm on the loo, Dad. Fuck off."
This reminds me when I was, you know, that party I went to, the one where I called you from.
Oh,
Yeah.
back home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the next morning, I was not okay at all. And I was meant to, it was like 2 days before I was coming here to move here.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, I told my dad I wanted to go to like Aldi or somewhere to do a food shop so that I could save money and, you know, bring some food up.
Use the parents.
Exactly. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Aldi. Like, Mum says you wanted to go, and I'm like, oh, we may as well just go when we get to Manchester. Because I was like, there's no way. I'm glad I didn't go. I would have been throwing up in Aldi if I did. I can't remember. I think my mum must have been out because, yeah, I think my brother was in, but he was obviously on his Xbox. And then,
Well, were you throwing up during the day?
well, it was like, I slept till. See, the thing is, the way I've learned to not throw up, whilst when I've been back, if I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I'm just like, just sleep my hangover off, and I won't throw up. But I couldn't do that at home because I can't stay in bed till 1 because someone will be like, why aren't you out of bed yet? So I was like, right, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to try and get out of bed. And then as soon as I had to take some ibuprofen, and my mum was been on a run. She definitely wasn't in. That's all I remember. And then I remember like, oh, I'm gonna throw up. I don't know why. You just kind of know. Every time I just like, I know I'm gonna throw up in the next 5 minutes.
Have you ever thrown up with your parents in the house?
Not from alcohol. I've only thrown up from alcohol
Really?
in my house once.
Oh no, my parents don't give a shit anymore. They're just like, you stupid fucking.
My mum, they wouldn't care. It's just like,
more your thing, not to.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
My brother didn't know. Nobody knew. I just threw up and then I was fine. To be fair, you feel so much better after, so.
Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling any better after I had my 2 fucking.
But did you do it the night before?
I did the night before.
Did you wake up feeling?
So at first I woke up at 9 a.m. feeling absolutely fresh as a daisy.
I do that
was like,
sometimes.
Perfect. I was like, I can't be fucked to leave right now, so I'm gonna go back to sleep. Woke up again. Suddenly, huge stomach pains. Like,
Lovely.
my liver was dying. And I'm thinking, shit, what the fuck is this? Then I somehow managed to get out of bed. All I needed was a piss, apparently. Stomach pain stopped.
Also, after drinking, do you really, like, you just have to shit in the morning?
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
It's, especially after coffee and tea.
Oh, coffee.
The coffee shit.
I didn't almost throw up. When I was in London and I was meeting Harry, I think it was like, I went to O Wonder's coffee shop,
Yeah.
and I was like, right, I'm gonna get coffee. I always get a latte.
Latte.
Yes,
Latte?
well, an iced latte.
Latte.
Sorry.
Latte.
And then I was like, right, I just make my way slowly back because she was still streaming and she was gonna come after.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why, I really liked Jubilee Gardens because I was there a lot. I went into Jubilee Gardens and sat down. I started eating my meal deal, and then I was like, well, there's no point me finishing it because we're going to go out for food, and then but I was like, I'm really hungry, so I'm just going to finish the sandwich. It was a very good sandwich. If you go to a Tesco, the thing is, the Tesco's in Manchester don't have the same veggie options. There's so much bigger, like, options in London. I want the veggie, what's it called? Like, all day breakfast. Oh, it was so good.
What the fuck is a veggie all day breakfast?
I don't know, it's just a sandwich thing they had, but it was really good, and
Did it have like eggs in it?
It had like veggie sausage, probably. I don't know, I can't remember. It was good though, and then like she was like, okay, I'm on the way. So I went to the station to meet her, and then as I got there, the coffee hit. Like it was like, nah, it doesn't like you.
No.
So I was just trying to like compose myself, like it's fine, nothing's gonna happen. And I went to loo like 5 times while waiting for her. And then when she got there, I was like, that's when I started feeling sick, and I was like, okay, not great. And we were getting on the tube, and I was like, we were just about to get on, and I was like, nah, because I genuinely feel like I might throw up. And she was like, it'll be funny if you do, but I was like, please. And I swear, every time I've met someone, because when Chloe turned up, I threw up. I was like, this can't become a thing. This just can't be.
Oh, the first time you met Harry, you didn't throw up.
Well, no, the first time I met the community, didn't. I don't know how. I was so hungover that it was just, actually that morning when we were in Spoons, I felt exactly the same as I did when Chloe was.
Really?
So I'm surprised I didn't throw up then.
Huh.
It would have been funny.
I felt like shit, but then you started drinking a cider. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
To be fair, the cider helped.
I know I took something alcoholic. I can't remember what. Maybe.
Well, no, I remember because I felt like shit, and I was like, okay, I'll just drink some water for now. And then I was like, it got to like midday, and I was like, I'll just get a cider, like it's fine. And then we moved to like, I remember that
cocktail place?
because we were drinking our ciders whilst
yeah,
trying to finish them off because we couldn't just walk into somewhere else with
ciders.
And then we sat down, and I wasn't gonna get anything, so I was like, we're leaving soon. And like most people were still going to stay out.
I don't remember what I got. I
don't think you did.
No.
And then Simon came out, and he was like, it's 2 for 1, so I got 1 for free, just have it. And I was like, I've tried not to, I haven't eaten anything. I've eaten like 2 slices of pizza, which he still bullies me for.
Yeah, because he got you pizza.
No, he didn't.
No, I got you pizza.
You did.
Oh, motherfucker. Wait, hold on, how did he bully you about it? But
because, do you not remember, I don't know what it was, we just sat waiting, like inside Spoons, and he was like, I don't remember how it came. And then when we were sat at the cocktail bar, he came to me and whispered in my ear, did you finish the pizza? And you were like, what did you just say?
No, because before that, when we were in Spoons together, you know how I had the hickeys, and he was like, oh, who's this? And I was like, his name's Jack. And then he was going, Jonathan, really nice guy, I like him. I was like, no, that's not, no, it's just, his thing was getting his name wrong, and it was really pissing.
Well, we're just exposing the community members.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, with love.
I didn't throw up, by the way, in London. Just thought I should preference that. I was fine after that. As soon as we went to the restaurant and sat down, Harry bought me paracetamol from some random corner shop. We tried Boots, but it was like, no, we're going out of business in a few weeks.
That is the weirdest fucking thing.
So we went to this random corner shop, and she got it from there, and I was like, you didn't need to. Like, I had cold and flu, and I'd taken 1, but not 2, so I could have another paracetamol. But I was like, you really didn't have to. But it was fine after that. Yik still says it's because he turned up, because Harry was also not feeling great, and so it was like Yik's turned up and we fixed us both.
Revived from Yik's.
Yeah. Chemists to prescribe antibiotics on what? Now it's become behind the counter.
Slay.
Okay.
Wait, so I can get antibiotic if I just.
You probably have to have some kind of proof that you've got an infection. Also, do you know BTS? You know in South Korea how they have a military service?
Yeah.
They have to go on a military service.
No.
Yeah. So they have to break up for like 3 years.
Bro, I had like a sort of friendship group back in France, and all of them were fucking obsessed with like K-pop, really. And one of the girls, I think I had an iPad at the time, took my iPad, went onto Instagram, and followed like at least 2,000 K-pop fan accounts. And still to this day, I'm
remember you saying
from it. I'm still suffering. I still get the fucking K-pop shit, and now I know some of the songs. Not
to be fair, a few of the bands I don't mind, but I've never been a fan of BTS personally.
I just don't. Well, then again, the music I'm listening to at the moment is either fucking Berlin techno or some weird shit. So that type of music isn't. No, it's not the
To
thing.
be fair, it's only Just Dance which got me into it. 'Cause I like the style of dance quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right, I want to tell you about this. This is the big Twitch news at the moment. It's about Amaranth. I can't say it.
Amaranth?
It's Amaranth.
I got it first go. Like,
I have never watched her personally. I know people who do watch her. She basically does like OnlyFans and like Twitch. And loads of people are like, oh, people know why they watch her because she does OnlyFans, and that says
Yeah,
It's
that.
her stream is centered around the similar thing,
Mm.
but it came to light that her husband was basically forcing her to stream and taking the money away from her, and it was abusive. But the thing is, like, I like that's terrible. But it's what people are saying about it. Is people are like, oh, we were under the impression she was single. That's why we donated so much money to her. This fly. And I'm like, she's not obliged to tell you everything about her
She
personal
probably
life.
didn't tell anything because she has an abusive husband.
Yeah,
Like,
and even so, it's like I want to try and find an example, but I don't know if I will. Like, people keep victim blaming her. Trying to think of what other people's.
I mean, essentially, like, the person at fault here, or the bad person, of like in the context, is her husband.
Yeah.
Not her, and nor is it the
Oh,
audience.
Keemstar! Oh my god,
Oh fucking hell, Keemstar can.
he reacted to it.
Oh. But
Saying she's scammed is
no, because like
you chose to do it. Like, it's not like you're being forced into anything, and you know you're not getting.
but also like she could have been forced into doing this shit, but that doesn't mean she is the one scamming.
Oh, and I saw someone else who said your husband really clearly didn't love you if he let you have an OnlyFans. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Like, let's say she started, like, of course I don't know.
I don't know.
Who she is. What the fuck?
I don't know that much about
If she
her.
started this thing by herself,
I don't know how long they've been married. Were married for, so I don't know.
like, if she started the shit by herself, then she's not scamming people. Like, she's providing a service which some people, you know, like, and fair enough, you know, like, support that shit. And then let's say husband came into the game and just started forcing her and literally using her as some sort of, well, just exploiting her. She's still, in essence, the victim.
Yeah.
In that context, but like, it's not her fault at all. Personally, my personal opinion.
I can't tell if this is staged for content or if real. I hate that this is the day and age we live in. Why would it be? I'm sorry. Nah. This.
Wait.
This looks sus, especially after the Johnny Depp situation.
Yeah. The two situations.
The people really trying to make out that it's not real just because.
Well, because maybe there's, like, this is what I can think of. Maybe they want to feel like it's not real, so then they don't feel as bad for, like.
She makes way too much money to be acting like this. No way she'd be in this relationship with the most amount she brings. I'm sorry, but if you're being abused, forced into it, she's not got the money. He's taking the money.
Also, how does money prevent you being in a toxic...
Yeah.
Like,
what? I don't get. This tweet says, but why don't women who are victims of abuse come forward?
Yeah.
Men. What's the stupidest thing you did this week? Ooh. What the hell?
It could be, like...
It's going good.
If it's this weekend, it was definitely getting stupidly off my face throughout the whole of the weekend.
Okay.
But if it's
Were you drunk on Friday night? See, I don't remember much.
I know, I don't. This weekend has been fucking blacked out. No,
Probably because you were drunk as well. Anyway, continuing.
Yeah, I was very pissed Friday. I was very pissed Saturday. I was dying Sunday. But otherwise, this week I tried to buy a t-shirt on H&M, and even though the sizing is 14, like, that's it's like for children, I still mentally think I can fit into that, so I will be buying it, and then I'm going to regret it.
You probably can.
I'm hoping
I have
can.
14 to 15 size clothes.
It's a really cool t-shirt, and I'm like, in my head, like, yes, I will fit into it.
I think I do have, you know, the new look 9 to 15?
Yeah. I
still have clothes from that. Well, like, I haven't grown in, like, since I was that age. I had some shorts I don't have them here, they're at home. I have 2 pairs of shorts. I had to sell one of them because it was too small. They were an 8. And then I had other shorts which were 14 to 15, I want to say, and they were bigger than the 8. I was like, doesn't add up. Cause
I
like,
think sizes are just fucking weird.
yeah, they were really like, even when I bought them, it was probably, I bought them at the same time.
Mm.
I was probably at 15, and I was like, I was probably even wearing like 6, like as a 6 size 6 at the time. So I got an 8 because it was a bit tight, and then like I wear 8s now,
Yeah.
but them shorts
Well,
were
to be-
not sized.
To be fair,
correctly.
like 2 years ago, I was probably fitting into like size 6, 8. And now I'm fitting barely into a size 4. I have not lost weight. I haven't grown or anything. Like, nothing has changed.
It's probably just clothes then.
I think it's to blame everything on the clothes.
Mhm.
Then again, it doesn't help 'cause, like, for 4 years I was wearing exclusively oversized clothes from my father.
To be
Point
fair, I haven't
proven.
really bought like a load of new clothes either, so I can't even like vouch that. Like
I
I've
just get really excited about getting socks.
Vinted is the only really place I've bought clothes in the
Mm.
past like 3 years.
Oh, we should go to the keto sale actually.
We should. I actually got some really like that red checkered top. I
Yeah.
love that top. It's one of my favorite tops. But it's kind of going to winter, so I can't wear it, and it's annoying.
See, I'm trying to find like tops I can wear clubbing but are slightly warm.
I could wear that to a club, to be fair, but again, it because you tie it, it's like a. I have to put a safety pin because
You know what? You could go as a cowgirl for fucking Halloween.
that's a good idea.
Fucking hell.
Pigtails. I need to get. I can steal your.
Yeah, you can see my. Oh, I got the pink one.
True. Yeah. Okay. I've got the Halloween outfit sorted.
There we go.
I'm trying to think what my stupidest thing I did all week is.
What about this weekend?
I literally went out clubbing. To be fair, it's probably just the fact that I went, but that's more that I just couldn't sleep, so it wasn't. I went into uni on Saturday at 12, when I went to bed at 6.
You went into uni this weekend.
Because I had a group project.
Oh, okay. Thought you
was-
meant like you went to a lecture thinking it was another day.
I actually went to a really nice accommodation. Very nice.
See, I think my parents are like gonna be really because by the way, I have not got my driving license.
Same.
I've driven 2 cars and I've already crashed them. So, but yeah, my parents will be fucking so happy when they learn we get our driving licenses, and then they're just gonna
You need
get.
to apply for your provisional because it'll take ages. to
Oh
come.
no! I need to drive. I need to be able to drive by this fucking summer.
I don't think you'll do it.
No.
Yeah, COVID did ruin it. I would have probably passed by now if it wasn't for COVID, because I did my first test. I did my theory test October 2019, no 2020. I did it on Halloween actually. Fun fact. That was my second try. I tried the week before, failed. Then did it a week later, passed. And then I stupidly didn't look to book a test, which I should have done straight away because at that time they would have been on like May probably
Yeah.
to booking driving tests, which is when I wanted to do my test. But because in my brain I was like, I'm not ready to do my test yet. I'm not gonna book it.
Yeah.
And then the COVID February lockdown hit in 2021, and I was like, okay, I'm not driving again or whatever. But I still didn't book my test. And as soon as we got out of that lockdown, one of my friends, she was trying to book a test for as soon as she could, and it was one like September. And she was like, you should book a test. I'm like, I will, yeah, it's fine, yeah, whatever. And then my driving instructor was like, you need to do it soon. I was like, okay. So I had a look. And the first ones I had were December. I could have done, like, I had this cancellation app, and every now and then ones would come up for August, but because it was always, like, so, like, it'd be, like, a day or a few days from the day it was, I was like, I'm not doing my driving test in, like, 3 days. So I just leave it till December. It's in winter, holidays, whatever. It'll be fine. Didn't pass. So then, as soon as I failed, I think the Monday after, even maybe that day, I just booked the next one I could, because then I could use the cancellation app, and I managed to get one for April through the cancellations. Failed again. And I was like, great. And at the time, I was trying to get one for the beginning of June. I was finished with uni, but I just couldn't. Like, the cancellation app, I think they got banned or something, because a lot of them were like buying, not this specific one I was using, but some were buying loads of tests and then selling them for more than they were meant to be.
Oh shit.
So they basically said if you're not using this actual site to get your test, you can't.
Oh, shit.
So I spent £10 on the app, which works for me once. but at least it worked once. To
I
be
mean-
fair, I tell you it went twice because originally I booked it for September 10th and I moved it forward to September 2nd because I needed to because I was in
Yeah.
uni. I was planning on being back at uni by then. So I was like, great. And then I've now booked another one. Well, actually, I did the one in September and then failed again. Stupid me. For the past 2 times, I still don't think I should have failed. It's literally technically I would have passed if the 2 cars in both situations weren't there, which is stupid, but I mean, I should have failed, yes. I knew I'd fail when I did the test. I was like, great. But to be fair, I really wish, because I just get so nervous, but not like, some people get physically nervous when they start shaking and like they struggle their legs bouncing, which doesn't help with driving, obviously. Whereas for me, my heart is like out my chest. And then as soon as I did the thing where I was like, okay, I probably failed now, I was so much more calmer. So I was like, I need that on my next test, just like the first thing I like fail, like think I've failed,
Yeah.
because then I'll probably be fine. But it's the fact that this new test centre I've not been ever driven there.
Yeah, that can be like a little bit nerve wracking because
Mhm.
you also like it's not somewhere you're familiar with. So
It's a bit quieter, so that
that's
yeah,
better.
it'll probably be quite busy though, because it is this weekday. I don't know what time I booked it, but
I would say like it's easier for me because of course I'm quite the opposite. I'm like very socially open. Like I will chat shit to anybody who wants to chat shit with me. But like my response to that would be like try and find a community who have just started playing Overwatch or like are at the same level and shit. But then that's interacting with new people and
yeah, it's like the same with Valorant. Like, I don't know, I've always been this way that it's like I'll just end up playing on my own. I'm fine with it. Like I do enjoy it, but sometimes I'm like comp for example in Valorant, it's hard for me to rank up because I'm on my own.
yeah.
And that's just how it is. But
Unless you're playing more with Charlotte.
she doesn't play Valorant.
Oh, she doesn't. I thought she did.
No.
Does she play Apex?
Yeah,
Ah,
I don't really know how to play. She needs to teach me.
Have you ever played League of Legends?
No.
Right. I'm sorry to anybody who plays League of Legends, but you guys are so fucking annoying.
Most of it.
The only reason why I say that is because my twin brother used to play League of Legends all the time, and I don't know why, but he like for years he got into this mentality of just being a dick, and then when he stopped playing it, he was slightly lovely, not adorable, but slightly more acceptable. But the years of League of Legends, like hearing him banging on the fucking table, or just like yelling, like it'd be like dinner time with my brother. Fuck off! It's just like
Sounds like my brother with FIFA.
Oh,
FIFA also is another game. Them 2 games are so toxic.
or what's it called, Rocket League?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh my god, that's a new one.
I have played Rocket League before. I played Rocket League and FIFA. I used to play FIFA quite a bit with my brother just because when we were younger. But then I wouldn't play it now.
No.
This is before I was even like into gaming. It was like, oh, my brother's playing on the Xbox. Let's play with him. I tried Rocket League, but I just don't understand how people play it. Like, it's how do you play football with a car? I'm like, it just doesn't work.
I just don't. I can't play games. Like I tried playing Black Ops with my little brother, and what he was
Not
doing,
COD.
he was just being a sniper at me, and I kept on respawning at the same area, and he was just going tum 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 like that.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. But he is my favorite piece of shit. And yes, I don't care. You should have favorite siblings.
I only have one, so I can't pick favorites.
I said, well, you could be your own favorite.
True, but my brother would say that he's his own favorite, so
Yeah.
I'm just the same.
Yeah, exactly. You know, my little brother's my favorite, but like I'm first, and then he's second, and then Hector's third. There is starting to get a close tie between the two because me and my twin are finally interacting with each other and acting like adults, which is like impressive.
Can't wait for my brother to start acting like an adult.
It's amazing. It's
Why
fun.
did I say adult so weird? Adult.
Adult? I say adult.
Adult. It's because you said it first and I just
Yeah.
copied you for some reason.
And again, she's copying the ad. But no, it's amazing. Like once, it's just like realizing somebody who you live with finally gets to your level and you can talk about the same shit.
I do see it happening more and more, like on holiday. Like we would talk about things which we would never been able to talk to
Yeah.
before.
I know. I mean, it's impressive that me and my twin can actually have conversations about bullshit in the family,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not sort of going, "No, you're stupid." I mean, God. I'm gonna have to like try and drag myself to the library tomorrow. Like do some work.
I'm in 10 till 5 tomorrow.
I think David's 10 till 4.
I have a tutorial all day. I need to make
Yeah.
lunch for that. I probably do want to get back for Crochet Society.
I stopped crocheting a long time ago, and like
It wasn't even that long ago.
shut up. It's the fact, like, I still imagine it, and it still irritates me. Like, if I watch somebody else doing it, I'm like, oh, fair enough. If I imagine myself doing it, I'm just like, no, I do art. I make art. That's my vocation. And apparently EPs with you.
And now a podcast.
No podcast.
And on that note,
Man, what the fuck? Oh, I can actually see without my glasses. That's amazing. I'm actually supposed to wear glasses when I look at screens, and
it's fair, I'm meant to. I do most of the time, but the lights reflect off it, so it always annoys me.
what?
You're sat in a good place, though. Let's see if they do today.
Right. Kind of there, but look, I got.
So you can see them. Mine is doing it today. Right. Well, I'm the recording for the podcast. So
See you later, bitches.
thank you for listening. Catch us next week.
As always.
We're on Twitch on Mondays, and I'm trying to try and post on Fridays because I'm not doing much on Fridays usually. Well, actually I am, but like
Fridays was like the weekend. Like
Yeah.
give yourself that time.
it gives me a few days to edit it down and sort out bits which you
I don't do any of this shit. She does it all. Give her all the credit. I don't deserve any
You
of
just
it.
sit here
I just sit here and chat shit. That's
and like
literally
the
my.
guest to the podcast.
I am the special guest.
Constant special guest.
But yeah, this I would say like this has been very chaotic, but this is also our first episode. So.
Yeah, we didn't really have a topic. I feel like I've got a few ideas of topics we could
Yeah.
cover.
This weekend I will try and turn up. Oh, we didn't do song of the week.
Shall we quickly?
Yeah.
Let me-
Right. I'm gonna get mine.
Actually, I already know mine.
I don't know mine. Of course
Mine-
you fucking know yours.
You can probably guess it. Mine is Not Another Rockstar by Maisie Peters.
And mine, where is mine? I know it's on this playlist because I've been listening it to. Yes, it is that Smoke Hole by Sad Night Dynamite.
Never heard of it.
It is fucking weird.
But goodbye.
Ciao.